This is Algebra 2. Lesson 41, page 184. Units and unit multipliers. This should be a very familiar lesson to you because you are in chemistry. All right. The conversions you need to know. How many feet in an inch? How many inches in a feet? Okay, how many feet? How many feet in an inch? I will ask that. 112, thank you. How many inches in a foot? 12. How many feet in a mile?
5,280.
So proud of y'all. You will have to know that for the rest of your life. How many yards? How many inches in a yard?
36.
36. Okay. How many inches in a foot squared?
144?
144. Okay. So when we're converting squared terms, you multiply by 2 unit multipliers. Got it? All right. So look at 41.1 on the top of page 185. We're going to change 600 inches to feet. Okay, guys, this is what is so important. This is as though it's over 1. Okay? I want to eliminate inches, so I'm multiplying. Inches has to be in the denominator for me to eliminate it. Right? Because I can simplify crisscross. Right? And I want to end up with feet, so feet will be in the numerator. See, it makes sense. Then I use the equivalent of 1. What's the equivalent of 1 here? 1 foot equals 12 inches. Right? That's 1. Okay, good news. You don't even have to. You can. But with these, you could just leave it like that. I'm okay with that. That's pretty even. That would be 50 feet. You could solve that one. Look at 41.2. Use unit multipliers to convert 44 square feet to square inches. All right. This is feet times feet. So I need 2 feet in 2 feet in the denominator. Sorry. That sounded funny. I want to multiply by what's the equivalent of 1. So I know feet go to inches. So there's 12 inches in a foot. That's effectively 1. You don't have to multiply these out. It's 44 times 12 squared. Or you could have written 12 again. You do not have to multiply these out. You're going to get big numbers. I'd rather just see this instead of big numbers. Okay? Look at 41.3. Okay, this is not terribly difficult, is it? The most important thing I teach here is if you have feet squared in the numerator, you have to have 2 in the denominator because it's feet times feet, so I need 2 feet in the denominator. Got it? All right. 41.3. Use unit multipliers to convert 42 square yards, that's like it's over 1, and I want to end up with inches. How do I get from yards to inches? I go from yards to feet. All right, so I'm going to do, I always write my unit multiply, just the measurement. Okay, so I've gotten rid of my yards, and there's 3 feet in a yard. Now, how do I get from feet to inches? Well, I need 2 feet again in the denominator. and inches twice in the numerator so that my feet cancel out. And there's 12 inches in a foot. And all the denominators are 1. So I'm just going to write the numerators. 42 times 3 squared times 12 squared inches squared. That's all I'm looking for. Yes?
Would it matter if you put the square outside the parentheses?
It doesn't because they're positive. Right? All right, so you could have written it outside. All right, look at 41.4. Now we're going from 16 cubic miles. So that's 16 miles cubed. And I want to go to inches cubed. Okay, I'm going to shorten this a little. Your textbook doesn't do this, however, you can. I know I want miles in the denominator, and I know I want that multiplier cubed. I don't have to write it 3 times. And I go from miles to feet. I know I go from feet to inches, and I can cube that one because my feet will be cubed. I need feet cubed here. Does that make sense? Just making it a little shorter. How many feet in a mile?
5,280.
Excellent. And 12 inches in a foot. So it's 16 times. Here's the big deal. 16 is not cubed. That number 16, we don't cube it. It's just 16 once times 5280. That number is cubed. 12 is cubed. Do you understand this is not cubed? It's already a cubed single term. I only write the first term once, always. I only write the first term. Okay? All right.